With a reputation as one of the region's premier engineering and contracting firms, ALEC has built its success on a foundation of integrity and ethical conduct, which is evident in every aspect of the company's operations. In today's video, we're going to highlight the importance of ethics and how they affect our shared working environment, and how you can play your part in upholding the company's reputation for excellence. But first, let's take a closer look at what ethics involve and how they can be promoted through professional conduct. What are business ethics and why do they matter? Put in the simplest terms, business ethics are the moral principles, policies, and values that govern the way businesses and individuals engage in business activity. Below, we've outlined 12 topics which require your complete cooperation at all times. Number 1. Laws and regulations. Local laws, regulations, and customs in the country you are based in or travel to, in addition to ALEC's internal rules and regulations, must be adhered to at all times. Number 2. Bribery and corruption. Bribery is offering, promising, giving, accepting, or soliciting of an advantage as an inducement for an action which is illegal, unethical, or a breach of trust. Bribes can take on many different shapes and forms, but typically they involve corrupt intent. For example, offering or receiving money or gifts in exchange for successful business outcomes is strictly prohibited. Corruption is the abuse of entrusted power for private gain. Acts of bribery or corruption are designed to influence someone in the performance of their duty and incline them to act dishonestly. Number 3. Business courtesy. While small items or trinkets such as blank, branded USB drives and/or wristbands can sometimes be given away by clients or customers at events, staff may not receive any significant gifts, favors, hospitality, or entertainment that might influence or give the appearance of influencing their decision or compromising their judgment in actions affecting the company's business activities. All items or inducements provided by third parties must be reported to your line manager or ethics committee, who will clarify whether they can be kept, reported, and/or returned. Number 4. Collusion. Categorized as secret or illegal cooperation or conspiracy in order to deceive others, collusion is strictly prohibited. For example, sharing the bidding information of a subcontractor with another subcontractor so they can alter their bid to appear more favorable is strictly prohibited. Number 5. Conflict of interest. Employees are banned from entering into any private business relations with business partners. If this could result in a conflict of interest, all employees must avoid situations where their own personal or financial interests conflict with those of ALEC. Number 6. Unfair business practices. Unfair business practices describe the use of deceptive, fraudulent, or unethical methods to gain a business advantage or to cause injury to a consumer or competitor. They include a broad range of actions or activities that are deemed to be unethical. These include making false or misleading claims about competitors, clients, consultants, or suppliers. For example, sharing unfounded gossip or rumors about other businesses is strictly prohibited. Employees are not permitted to breach any commitments or obligations that have been made in the name of the company. In all cases, any discovery of such conduct must be reported to your direct supervisor immediately or ethics committee. Number 7. Confidentiality in business relationships. Confidentiality should be strictly maintained at all times. Employees must keep company and business secrets confidential at all times. Sharing any process, financial data, procurement data, or any pricing data with any entity outside of ALEC is strictly prohibited. Number 8. Equality of opportunity. At ALEC, we pride ourselves on our highly diverse workforce. Employees are required to create an environment of mutual respect and oppose any discrimination on the grounds of race, color, ethnic, national, or social origin, gender, religion, doctrine, caste, disability, age, or sexual identity. Any examples of inequality of opportunity in the workplace should be flagged with People and Culture Department immediately. Number 9. Money laundering. Acknowledged as a primary means for supporting illicit activity, Money laundering is the process by which illegal funds such as those generated from drug or human trafficking, corruption, and/or embezzlement are placed, layered, and integrated into a company's books, thereby laundering the illegal money to give it the appearance of being legitimate. For example, if a supplier attempts to offer cash against which they will invoice for a false or unfounded level of work or service, this is likely to be a money laundering activity and must be reported immediately. As a driver for illegal activity, money laundering is an extremely serious crime and carries financial penalties, imprisonment, and deportation for those found guilty. Number 10. Treatment of company property, assets, and equipment. All employees have a duty to look after company property, assets, and equipment and ensure that they are used and returned in the same working condition in which they were provided. While accidents happen from time to time, it is essential that any damaged property is reported to your supervisor. Failure to do so may result in you being personally responsible for the item's repair or replacement, and/or further action should the damage been caused through negligence or gross misconduct. Treatment of company property, assets, and equipment also includes the adherence to the company's rules and regulations on internet usage, meaning once at work, the company's Wi-Fi is to be used strictly for work-related activities, not personal use. Number 11. Second jobs. Second jobs which could lead to a potential conflict of interest are strictly prohibited at ALEC. Additionally, holding second jobs also impedes employees from serving overtime if needed. Number 12. Donations. Fundraising activity, whether it is carried out through traditional or digital methods, including WhatsApp or other social apps, is restricted to entities classified by law as charitable and humanitarian organizations and to government and non-government public interest institutions whose decrees, laws, or resolutions of establishment confirm that they may conduct such activities. ALEC acknowledges the importance of supporting local and international communities in need and is proud to support a specific list of initiatives under the strict supervision and authorization of the Board of Directors and the head of ESG. It is strictly illegal to attempt to raise money for any cause while on company property for any reason. Conclusion. As a valued member of the ALEC family, your cooperation in following the list of items covered in this video is essential to the ongoing success of our business. Any employee found in breach of the Code of Conduct will face the strictest penalties, which may include fines, unemployment, imprisonment, and/or deportation. Together, we're able to create and promote an equitable working environment where all employees have a responsibility of duty to their colleagues and to protect the reputation of the company at all times. Should you have any questions or valuable information on any potential breaches, please report it to ethics@alec.ae, who will be able to support or take appropriate action as required. In the meantime, we'd like to thank you for your ongoing support and cooperation, and for helping to make ALEC an ethical leader in the MENA region's construction industry.